Unbelievable. PDP reports Buhari to UN. Hello, my wonderful people. It is happening. The People Democratic Party has finally reported President Muhammadu Buhari to UN over terrorism, rights violation, and others being carried out in this administration. I think it's about time because Buhari faces the IPOB with all zeal. If this same tenacity and zeal is being used towards insecurity in this country, it would have stopped. But let me tell you something with the aspect of insecurity. I don't think Nigerian government is on the same page like the United Arab Emirates. Okay, the United Arab Emirates is quite different because they don't see that as part of life. Why Nigerian government and those on this side think that they want to conquer the world, they still have the mentality of Usman Dan Fodo. The United Arab Emirates are not looking for anybody to conquer. They're just living their life, how to better their society. So that stinge of competition inside is bringing that riff in the mindset of saying we want to conquer these people. Let us take over. So that in that process of wanting to take over is what is leading to all this terrorism. Because I mean, in the United Arab Emirates, it's a Muslim country. There are a few Christians, there are a few other religions, yeah, but it's a Muslim country largely. So they are not fighting themselves. But Nigeria, there are people with different ideology. Sadly, the government is part of them because of their disposition. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. President Muhammadu Buhari is set to address the 76th section of the United Nations General Assembly in New York today. The People Democratic Party (PDP) has urged the world body and other democratic institutes to query the president on the role of his administration in the escalation of terrorism, right violation, manipulations, corruptions, national division, and economic ruin witnessed in Nigeria in the past 6 years since Buhari came on board. PDP has reported Buhari to UN over all these things. This is the party. This is as the party noted that the sanity of human life, freedom, respect of human rights, justice and rule of law, credible elections, democratic governance, promotion of peace, accountability in governance, economic development, among others, which the General Assembly stands for, have all been violated by this very President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. In a statement issued by spokesman Kola, the People Democratic Party enjoined the General Assembly not to lose sight of the reports by credible international organizations, including the United States Department of State as well as the Amnesty International, on cases of abrupt arrest, detention in dehumanizing facilities, widespread extraditional killing, sudden disappearance of individuals, voices, those who criticize the government, and disregarding of the rule of law under President Muhammadu Buhari's watch. The People Democratic Party has asked the world leaders to ask Buhari because this is what they stand for. So my people, na so the matter they reach. They don't stand up, say, well, say, may they ask Buhari why things be the way they be. Buhari has to please. The very core values which the United Nations stand for have all been broken in Nigeria. So they need to explain to us, if Buhari is not given these questions, what they really stand for. If you tell us that you are standing for truth, justice, equality, human rights, and a lot more, and these very things are the very things that are being, trampled upon by Nigerian government, then that means is it that you guys are accommodating those who are doing wrong, that are not standing for the foundational truth or the foundation elements of what makes up your party or what makes up these people? Is it that you are standing for those things, or you're not being honest with what the United Nations stands for? Because in Nigeria, we see terrorism has risen, and yet the government of Nigeria has told Nigerians that they cannot mention the name of the people. Why? the reason cannot be, I mean, they cannot tell us why they can't name them, because they don't, according to Buhari, said they're not going to name them and shame them. So how do we know when justice is served if we don't even know? I mean, if you don't know the purpose of the thing, you don't even know who you are bringing to justice. So where are you what kind of justice are you administering? How do we know what's the definition of justice? How do we know when it has been served? Is it now your judgment? Is it not a crime against society that they have committed that needs urgent attention? Or is it a crime against you that is your private matter? These are people who have been sponsoring evil in the nation. They've been sponsoring evil because of their position and what they think. We know what is happening now in the country, because of we know people that have died and those that are dying, and yet you cannot tell us. So I mean, what do you stand for? What are we doing together? But if it's IPOB is easy. You tell us that the leader, the sponsor, and they show us even the cops or so and so person who is sponsoring in this so and so capacity. We have gotten him. We have done this. We have done that. He's been killed, and they will even show us the cops. It's not a crime. That one, nobody says anything. Nothing is done. But when it comes to those who are sponsoring, and why are these things happening? Why are these people speaking in this regard or in this term? Because they say they want out of Nigeria. And that's the crime they've committed. But when those who are really committing the crime, do you know how many children have been put in family ways? Children that should be learning. These children, some of them can become doctors, lawyers, and even the first female president can come from them. Yeah. Do you know the abuse? Do you know what they've gone through? The torture. Do you know the kind of mindset, how they see life, how they are, because of what has happened, what they've experienced, how dampened their spirit is. Do you know how some of these things have happened? Some of these things that have happened to them, do you have a clue? And yet the government does not pay attention to them and walks scot-free as if all is well. And Nigerians are expected, yeah, to go ahead and just behave as if nothing has happened. It's never done, my people. So the UN, I mean, PDP, you've done well by reporting him. Now it's left for UN to do the needful and to ask him what is going on. Why are things as bad? Because the other time, Fami Gbajimamila wanted to ask a question, they threatened him with impeachment and he ran into a hole. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.